Today's tutorial is going to be all about sidechaining. It's going to be some quick instructions and easy to follow instructions on how to create efficient sidechaining in Reason. So let me give you an example before I start on how to do it of what I'm actually going to be showing you how to do in this video. It's going to be I'm basically giving you that pumping effect if you're not familiar with the term sidechaining. So if you have a sound that sounds like this, with this video, you're going to be able to turn that sound to sound like this. And in this video, I will show you how to create that sidechaining with the kick drum and without the kick drum. So let me open up something new. Don't save. Alright, so we have create yourself a new project with a mixer. And basically all you're going to want is a re-drum with at least, all you need to have, basically, you can have more, I'm saying, but you need to have a kick drum. And that kick drum, I'm going to pick any random kick drum, needs to be on 1, 5, 9, and 13. This is the only part that you really need to follow about the drums. And you're going to need a synth. And I'm just going to pull out any old synth. I will use, let's see, one for my refill. I will use Benny Bass 2. And so the next step after you have your drum and your synth and the synth that you want to sidechain, so that synth that I just created is what I'm going to sidechain. Once you have both of these, the next thing to do is on its own create a spider audio merge and splitter. And now I want you to click the tab key on your keyboard, and you will see that flips you to the back of Reason. And it's kind of makes this look. What I like about Reason is Reason's set up to look like hardware, so it's like you're looking at the back of the rack of all your synthesizers. So if you look on the back of the Spider Audio Merger and Splitter, you'll see a little thing called A, B, and then it says left and right. And you're just going to want to click on the top of that and drag this wire up to your re-drum, and then put it on the channel that your bass drum is in. For me, my bass drum is in channel 1. So you can see that connection. If I flip back, see how it says bass in channel 1? That's why I connected from the LB/LR all the way up to the channel 1 of that. So now you're going to go back to the Spider Audio Merger and Splitter in your tab mode, the back mode, and you're going to go to output 1 of right next to it, and you're just going to grab a wire and drag it all the way to the top to your next available channel in your mixer, which for me is 3. And then you are going to want to click tab. Now we're going to go to the synth, and what we need to do to the synthesizer is add a compressor. The reason we do this is because it's called sidechain compression. So basically we're going to be compressing the synth with the Spider Audio to go in between the bass kicks. So I'm going to create an M-class compressor. What I did was right-clicked on the Benny B Bass 2 and then created the compressor, which showed up down here. And the reason I right-clicked on that faceplate is because Reason will automatically connect all those wires for you. So what you're going to want to do on this compressor is take the threshold and move it all the way down to the left to 36. Click the little softening button. Take the ratio and move it all the way to the right to infinite 1. Then you're going to take the attack, move it all the way to the left to 1, and the release all the way to 600, which is to the right. And then the last step for compression is to click tab one more time, and where you read on the compressor it says sidechain in, you're going to click on the L, and you're going to drag it to the next available output on that Spider Audio right next to the one we connected to the mixer right there, and it will connect those for you. So now if we move back, I can play the synth, and then I can play the synth with the drums, and it should sidechain. And that is exactly And that is exactly what I was looking for. So then the only other thing I'm going to show you guys, because I've gotten a couple requests about how did you sidechain without the drums, and so basically what you'll do is if you go up to your mixer at the top and you'll see that spider audio showed up, and that's where the bass drum is coming out of. If you move that level all the way to 0, you're still going to be getting the sidechain compression, but you are not going to be getting any audio from that kick drum. So let me play it. As you'll hear, there's no bass drum, but now when I play a note, it is sidechaining to that note. So those are really the two things you need to know about sidechaining. You can add sidechain to compression to anything, whether it be a synth, to drums. I've never attempted to use that. To vocals, a lot. I think it sounds awesome if you add sidechain compression to vocals, but it really gives that pumping effect that drives dance music. And so I really recommend, if you're not doing it yet, add this effect to your music. It will make it 100 times more danceable, a lot easier to listen to, and really effing cool. So that's about it for this tutorial. I got a website on the way, everybody. It's finally gonna be up. It's called djluckydate.com. You can check it out now. It's not completely finished, but it's on its way. Once it's done, I'm going to be selling my refills from there. I'm going to be selling t-shirts on there. I'm going to be selling music on there. I'm going to be putting more videos up on there. It's going to be a cool little spot. What else do I have to tell you guys? Go over to Beatport and grab Grind on me and help support me. I'd really appreciate that. Look out for I Got You on Beatport coming soon. And that is about it. I got my next refill. Refill number 2 will be coming late August. It'll be another set of 14, if not more, combinators, and they will all be new. And so get excited for that. I promise you guys a less ugly faceplate. I have gotten a lot of complaints about this faceplate. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well and enjoyed this tutorial about sidechain compression.